Pistons fans, what's going on? It's your boy King, man. We finally get our first win of the season. Tough schedule, right? But tonight we come out on top, man. The Pistons blow out the 76ers in a fashion that they should have tonight, with them missing Embiid and missing Paul George. We've been playing some contenders, man, and I expect the Pistons to do away with teams of a lower standard, and also when teams have guys out like that, I expect us to blow them out, man. So a lot of good performances tonight. We got to give some flowers. Let's talk about it.
Hey, King paying for gas.
All right, Pistons fans, so let's talk about it, right? A lot of uncharacteristic turnovers in the beginning of the game. Let's just start there. I mean, the errant passes to just sloppiness. And that just comes from them not having that chemistry yet. They're trying to build that. And I feel like they kind of built on that as the game went on. Still learning where guys want the basketball, learning the habits of certain guys out there. You can still see it in the play out there on the court. But a lot of those turnovers were careless. They were just careless. So I don't give the Pistons a break, and I don't give any player a break when it comes to the turnover situation because of chemistry alone. There's some carelessness going on out there. We got to be careful with the basketball. K had 5, Ivy had 4. When you got that at guard starting the game out in the first half, turning the ball over left and right. Ivy's was a little bit later after the game was pretty much done, but still. Can't turn the ball over. Just cannot do that. Got to clean that up. Got to make better decisions. Be more sound out there. Secure the basketball. So yeah. But we hung in there. The Pistons still stayed close with all the turnovers. And, going into the half, I kind of felt and knew, we were probably going to win this game. Jaden Ivey is an absolute beast this year. He's an absolute monster. The fact that he was sitting on the bench and Monty was doing what he was doing with him last season is crazy. Ivy was a little bit more out of control back, last season when he was on the court, but no way he should have been sitting on the bench. He should have been starting. He should have been out there on the floor. We all know this. Ivy was just a dog tonight. You know what I'm saying? And he's under control. He's learned how to stop and go with the speed. He's learned when to push, when to pull. I honestly believe that Ivy should be the guy with the ball in his hands. And this is not some type of, news update or something or breaking news. This is something that I've said several times last season. I've said on many, many podcasts and shows last season. I think we just look better when K slides to the 2 position, where he doesn't have to handle the basketball all the time. Ivy, to me, with his ability to attack the basket and his speed and athleticism, they guard him a little bit different than they guard Cade. They know with Cade it's going to be a little bit slower, slow down, slow the basketball down, run some plays, some screens, things like that. Well, Ivy is a different dimension, and I feel like they defend him a little bit different when he's on the court and he's handling the basketball. But obviously they both can definitely play together. I don't know where that scenario comes from so early in the season. You guys, like I said in my last video, I talked about 97.1 saying that shenanigans. It's absolute bullshit. Excuse my language, but that's just what it is. But Ivy definitely looks good handling the basketball because he has the ability to attack the basket with that speed and athleticism, and he finds guys in the corners and things like that. sometimes the guys are not ready for some of the passes. So just showing that ability this season is very, very it's a good thing to see from Ivy. It really is. So whether they keep it the way it is or switch it, don't matter to me. As long as we just clean up the turnovers and make sure that we take care of the basketball, I think we'll be fine. We got a backcourt where both of these guys can score 20 or 30 on you any night. So that's a luxury. That's an absolute luxury. A lot of, fans with the trades and, I'll trade this player, trade that player. Wait, this player can't do this player can't do that. All the theories, especially, 4 games into the season, knowing that they didn't have a lot of previous games together over the last couple of seasons. It's just idiotic to me. So, but tonight once again proved that they can damn sure play together, and they look great together. Simply because of their, I don't even want to. How can I name these two? We got Gibbs and we got Montgomery for the Lions with Sonic and Knuckles. How can we name these? Because it's like it's 2 different speeds here, right? There's Ivy, it's Ivy with the speed and attack and athleticism. And then Cade is just gonna take his time. He's calculated. He's just gonna destroy you any way that he can figure out. You know what I'm saying? So he's very hard to deal with. But it's 2 different speeds. So we'll come up with a nickname. Leave it down in the comment section. That should be fun. But moving along, Tobias Harris tonight. I mean, I think he had 18 and 14. The game is still going on right now while I'm recording, by the way, just to let you guys know. So if I say a player had this and had that and it's not that, it's because the game is still going on. But Tobias, I think the Boo Birds would need it. I appreciate Philly continuing to be some of the shittiest people on planet Earth when it comes to sports teams. And they booed Tobias Harris, and I think it kind of got him out of that whatever he was in. You know what I'm saying? He was, just finding ways to get basket, even pushed him to go out there and be a tremendous rebounder for us tonight. And we need that out of Tobias. Especially when you got Duren doing what he's doing. Duren continues to disappoint me. He just does, and I love Duren as a player. But for me, it's just the motor for me is just not, it's not motoring at times. I feel like a lot of the fouls is lazy fouls, stupid fouls, simple stuff like not boxing out guys, like, stuff you learn in damn middle school, man. We shouldn't be struggling with these type of things, especially for a player that's been around for a little bit now. I think we should be past this, and it's just continuing right now. It's just not a good spot. It's not a good look. But he'll get it together. He'll get it together. When your team is playing like that, when you got guys like Ivy and Beasley and all these dudes that playing, with 120% out there, eventually you ain't gonna be you don't want to be left behind. You're going to pick up your play. That's just what it is. Or you're going to have somebody to step in and take your minutes. And you don't want that to happen. Because, God dog it, I thought Ben Wallace was out there today. Isaiah Stewart showed up and balled. His stat line is a disservice to the effort that I seen from Isaiah Stewart tonight. Isaiah Stewart was an absolute animal down there in the paint for us tonight. And, I think the little extra juju, knowing that he was going up against Drummond, who's a rebound machine, it made him go even harder. You know what I'm saying? So, Isaiah was just, 3 block shots tonight. Just rebounding the basketball, tapping the basketball, just being a problem in all facets of the game. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you want to see from Stu. And that's kind of the reason why, when I had my lineup out, it was Duren and Stu at the 4 with Tobias at the 3. And that was the early one that I had out. And it was kind of for that reason, because I feel like, at times Duran's just not giving the maximum effort when it comes to blocking shots and rebounding. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but today he got to start, obviously. I mean, not to start, he got to play, obviously, because of the foul trouble of Duran, and it was a great thing because the effort was definitely there today. So, you know, Duran got to clean it up, man, because Isaiah Stewart is going to go out there and play hard. It's just who he is. It's just who he is. It's in his blood, man. So, yeah, like I said, just great to see that from Stu. Beasley and you know, Tim Hardaway Jr. was just, they did what they were supposed to do tonight. You know, Fontecchio is still struggling. This is the reason why I just found it hard for me to put Fontecchio in the starting lineup of any lineup before the season started. You know, he's struggling a little bit from the 3-point line. Like I said, if he's not shooting threes, it's like he's lost out there. You know what I'm saying? He's not giving you anything else. But Tim Hardaway Jr., even though he sucks on defense and it drives me absolutely nuts, he was knocking them shots down today. And when we called this number, he was there and available and, you know, helped us finish that game in the fourth quarter and push that lead back up to where it was. So, you know, Beasley's going to do what he does. You know, we talking championship guy for a reason. He's going to knock down shots. He's going to get on the other team's guards' nerves. Maxey only had 10 points in the second half, I believe. But that's due to Ivy and Beasley both dealing with him. So Beasley's going to give a 120% just like Ivy is out there on the court. Knocking down shots, trying to rebound. He's trying to do everything out there. Like, he has that dog, man. He has the heart that we need for this team. It's the culture that you want to see for this team. It bleeds out of him. So, you know, with that said, I am very, very happy that the Pistons did what they were supposed to do tonight and take this opportunity and jump on this team and blow them out. Blow them out, man. You know, like I said, we're going to win games like that. We're going to beat, you know, teams that's not top end contenders simply because of how rough we starting out this season. It's the worst thing ever. You know, it's the worst thing ever to have a schedule like that because you get used to giving your all and playing against guys of that caliber and that level and giving them problems. When you do play a team that's not that, then it's a little bit easy for you to come out with victory. So, like I said, eventually, the Pistons schedule will lighten up some, and you know we'll see a different shape. But in the meantime, congratulations to the young dogs. They did the thing tonight and got us a victory. It feels good to get victories anytime the Pistons get one, especially because of what happened last year. So leave it in the comment sections, man. Let me know what you guys thought about the game. Don't come in the comments talking about this player need to be traded and that player need to be traded in the first not even 10 games of the season. Please do not do that. I don't want to see that. I want some honest and good feedback about, you know, where this team could go if they continue to keep up the effort, you know, and continue to learn how to close out basketball games. That's what I want to hear from you guys. So with that said, man, we'll be talking again in probably a day or two because I got another interesting topic about our guy Ivy. And I think this one should be a good one. So, yeah. Y'all have a blessed night. I'm finna play me some Black Ops. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.